Here you are getting huge blooms and a whole lot of color as well, which makes this six-piece collection really exciting. And just look at how much coverage you're going to get in this collection. That's something else. I feel like a lot of bang for the dollar here.
Oh my goodness,
Feature
so much
price,
color.
$24.98, free shipping and handling. An update before we go too far, Devin. We started with 20,000 of these when our garden season began at QVC. Kevin, I'm wondering where we stand at this stage in the game on our Wheels of Wonder ice plants. Kevin, don't let me down now, buddy. I need you for the next minute, or 2,000. I love you. 6 pieces, which means it's roughly $4 a plant. And once you hear how much coverage you get, I think you'll be excited. But the concept of flowering ground cover helps us appreciate why this is so unique.
You know, most ground covers don't produce flowers, but if they do, they're very small, dainty, and kind of dull. But the idea of a ground cover is that they're really problem solvers in the garden. And this ice plant, it truly is a problem solver because it is going to replace the need for mulch. It smothers out the weeds so you're not on your hands and knees picking the weeds all summer long. It also slows erosion by when you plant it on the slopes or along your borders. But this does it with style and grace to the max because the ice plant, it has the best colors with the biggest, brightest flowers that will bloom for up to 5 to 6 months. And in the collection, you're getting 6 plants, 3 each of the hot pink wonder, the golden wonder, and the orange wonder. So
I'm not choosing what's on the screen.
You're getting all 3 colors.
Nice.
And these flowers, they look beautiful in your garden for up to 5 to 6 months. But it doesn't stop there because they will actually remain evergreen 12 months out of the year.
Like half the year almost.
Oh yeah, half the year you get the bright, beautiful flowers like that. And then the other half of the year, you get the ocean too.
Okay. That'd be great. Feature price $24.98 for all 6 pieces. So think about where you're going to plant these. That this is the flash, but it's so practical.
Oh my goodness.
Because you just plant them and then let them do their thing.
They do their thing to, you know, beyond any other ground covers expectations. And what I love about them is all you do is you just simply pop it out. Now you go to your borders along your walkways, next to your driveway or rock gardens, or anywhere where you have your mulch, and you plant it right in your last year's mulch. You don't have to go and dig your mulch out.
Wait, can I pause for 1 second? As you're talking about driveways and rock gardens, to me those surfaces get really hot.
They get very hot.
No issues with heat tolerance?
Not at all. These are very heat and drought tolerant. You see the foliage is succulent, which means it holds moisture in the foliage. So you rarely have to water these. Now you go into your borders, your walkways, and you plant it. And then this one plant is going to grow and expand and grow into something that looks like this by the end of the first season. This is one of your 6 plants at the end of the first season.
Wow.
So this table is a representation of one collection after the end of the first or second season.
So if I'm replacing mulch, and I think about a yard of mulch, how many collections would you recommend?
Well, so to replace a yard of mulch, it would probably be about 5 or 6 collections. So if you have a lot of mulch in your garden already.
A lot of mulch, right.
You know, if you have a lot of mulch in your garden already and you want to start eliminating
but I have to take it all out.
You don't have to. Thank goodness, because if you did, I'd say that would be a hassle.
The only thing worse than putting mulch down
is taking it out. Oh man, I don't even want to think about that. So all you do is you take it and you just kind of make a little hole in your last year's mulch. And once you have that hole, you nestle it in there just like that. And then this is going to grow and expand, and eventually it's going to look like something like this by the end of the first season.
Look at all that color.
And you get so much color. These flowers are incredibly bright and beautiful, and they never lose their color.
That's so cool.
Their flowers are like the size of a silver dollar.
And they're really
incredible.
Vibrant. These aren't like dusty, soft colors,
man.
which is rare too. Not just color, but bright color in a ground cover.
If you find a ground cover that has flowers, they're going to be very dull colors. But if we can go through those images one more time to see exactly what they're like in the garden.
Let me ask you, as a pro, would you say like plant similar colors together, or do you like to just mix it all in?
Well, you know, that's totally preference. But if you want to get a few of the collections and plant all of the golden wonder like this, together, then you can. We have them all labeled so you know exactly which color is which. But look at those bright flowers. They are totally covered in these beautiful flowers for up to 5 months.
Fewer than 2,000 left. So that's one, right? We're getting 2 of what we see on the screen.
That's probably 2 plants right there.
Okay.
And so this Wheels of Wonder collection was actually developed by a gentleman out in Japan. He wanted to create an ice plant that he could plant into his garden and take a vacation for 2 weeks and not have to worry about watering it or having someone go and water it for him.
Yeah.
And so he created this plant that is so drought tolerant and heat resistant. But then he was like, all right, well, now that's great. Let's make it pretty. Yeah. And then he was able to create this plant with the most beautiful flowers that really just cover your plants in a gorgeous blanket.
Well, when you talk about something that's easy enough that it can essentially grow out of rocks.
Oh my goodness,
you don't have to worry about soil quality with these, do you?
Yeah, not at all. So I took this picture up in Seattle where I live, and on the right side was the road, on the left side was the walkway, and in between was just this rocky, gravelly patch, and it grew perfectly there. And here you can see it just kind of cascading over a retaining wall. It is absolutely elegant and so easy to grow.
I mean, talk about dressing up a space that you're not thrilled with right now, and that you get a payoff in the first season with these. And you don't have to wait years, right?
Not at all. My little sister, I wish this was my backyard, but my little sister, she actually took that picture when she was traveling in South Africa.
Your little sister who's as tall as you, little sister?
She's like a little shorter than me.
Oh, okay.
She's wearing boots right now. But you know, ice plant, it's native to South Africa actually, and she was traveling there last year and took that picture. But those ice plant, they're not, they can't handle the winter.
Today is my big brother's birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mike. Okay, what were you saying?
Well, this ice plant, it is totally winter hardy, down to around -20 degrees. So you plant this in the ground, whether you live in the north part of the country or the south, this can handle all regions with ease. It's such an easy plant to grow and so brilliantly beautiful.
I feel like this is the ground cover equivalent of a daylily.
Oh yeah, it just keeps going.
It just gives back every single year, and then the fact that you're getting color in a ground cover for 5 to 6 months out of the year, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
And 57181, that's the item number. 1,800 left, and that's it. Take advantage of that featured price and free shipping and handling. Still ahead. This is a really special collection. They're 10-piece. And they call it the Starry Eyes collection. This verbena is absolutely gorgeous. Feature price for 10 pieces.